Hey everybody, it's Brad from Stockbridge. I wanted to show you what I call my compost pile. My wife calls it something else. This is an area along a retaining wall in my backyard. And what I do is I just pile up grass clippings, and when I pull stuff out of the garden buckets I throw it in here. Just any kind of organic matter goes on this pile. I've not turned the pile, I've not really used the pile. This pile has been a complete disappointment to me from the standpoint of producing compost that I would put in my buckets. But let me show you something that I've observed with this compost pile a number of times that's kind of funny. I had some Swiss chard that had been eaten to the ground by deer. So I pulled the stumps out and just threw them on the compost pile. Didn't dig them in. Look what's happening right here. Here's the root from that Swiss chard. This was kind of the original plant. It's laying here. It's just on top of the ground. It was completely eaten away, and now it's sending up Swiss chard. I've seen this happen with collards, Swiss chard, a number of other plants where something that you think is just beyond hope, you throw it on here to decompose, and instead of decomposing, it comes right back. Now, for those of you who are following the back to Eden gardening method, I noticed something here that's a little strange. This Bermuda grass is starting to grow up into this, and look, you can pull it right back. See how easily it comes out of the wood chips? Just like what Paul talked about. Even areas over here. See how easily that stuff will just clear out? Now here is something that I found, and I came back in and got the camera. I wanted to show you. Here's an area where the grass was really thick. When I pulled it up, look what's underneath. It's what appears to me to be uncomposted wood chips. And yet these roots are going through there and evidently are able to get some sort of nutrition from that. Quite a little piece of sod out of a compost pile that when I dig down in here, it's not producing the rich, loamy soil that compost piles are advertised for. And yet, over and over and over again, I see a plant grow successfully in this. Something to think about.